Hello, Rod here again, and welcome to our story for Good Friday. This hopefully we'll be able to celebrate this together between the hours of 2 and 3, what we normally call the hour at the cross. For that reason, there'll be parts of this story where there will be a gap, and I'd invite you then to pause the video for round about 5 minutes. In that way, we can share the silence and the suffering of Jesus on the cross. You'll be able to recognize when to pause the video because we'll be talking about the Roman soldiers shaking dice to try to win Jesus' seamless tunic. And so our story for Good Friday, a soldier's story. What's that he said? Father, forgive them, they don't know what they're doing. Phew, never heard that before. Normally it's cursing and swearing at nobody in particular. Oh, and I've seen it so many times before. Yes, it's me, Gaius. Yes, back again. Well, we always have this sort of job, axes, hammers, chop down the trees, belt in the nails. Yeah, if they want a dirty job doing, I've said this before, they send for us, and this is the dirtiest job. But this is a strange one. This one in the middle here that's been shouting no, saying yes about forgiveness. Very strange situation altogether. First of all, we had a public trial. Now that never happens. There was supposed to be a trial in front of Pilate in the Praetorium, but for once he didn't make up his mind. Now that's very unusual. So he dragged this man outside in front of all the crowd and basically tried every single way possible not to find him guilty so he didn't have to be crucified. But of course, there he is, hanging there. But Pilate had the last laugh. After we'd beaten him, and we always beat the people who are going to be up on the crosses, it's part of the job, isn't it? Not so much to humiliate them only, but actually to give a warning to everybody who sees them. They don't get away. They don't get away with anything. Yes, I know. Oh, the sign. Well, that was where Pilate got his own way, all right, and had the last laugh. Can't you understand it all? Well, it's in their language, and it's in Greek, and it's in our language. Well, the language of Rome, at any rate. It says, Jesus of Nazareth, King of the Jews. Oh, yeah, King of the Jews. Oh, you should have heard the religious bunch moaning and yelling and shouting. You can't put that on. Say he said he was King of the Jews. Pilate was having none of that. Up it goes. And so there it is, for everybody to see. Mind you, there are some perks to the job. We get a choice of relics, should we say, things that are left behind. We've had bits and bats in the time, but this one's a bit special. From somewhere, this one's had a seamless tunic. Now that's worth something, so get the dice out, lads. Come on then, let's see who's going to win it. Well, they're all here, aren't they, round here? Just look at them. Oh, the temple bunch. And people having a good stare. Yeah, they've had their Passover, they've had their feast. Sabbath tomorrow. What better entertainment than a good crucifixion? And there they are, all three of them. That king fella and two, well, they say they're robbers, but actually they're the usual robbing, murdering scum, probably Sicari. Anyway, they're hung up there now, next to him. Oh yes, people having a good look. Oh, now the temple lot have come. They're gloating. What they say? Oh, no. Oh, come on. Now that's cruel. One of them just shouted out, "You say you're king of the Jews, prove it." And another one said, "You reckon you're the son of God? Come down from there then." Oh, Centurion's not having any of that. Oh, now this is going to be interesting. Oh, yeah. Well, they send us to do the dirty job. Well, they've sent our toughest Centurion. He's not going to stand any of that. Oh, look at him. Look at him shepherding him away. Oh, look at the vine stick coming out. Get the vine sticks coming out. Oh, they don't like that. They're running away like frightened geese. They do not like that one bit. Oh dear, they're shouting now. Oh, it's not fair. It's not fair. What's not fair is them up across, or at least the one in the middle. Even Pilate didn't want him up there. But the religious lot did. Yeah, they did. Now then, one of them hanging up there, one of those so-called robbers is having a go at him too. You wouldn't think a dying man would have a go at another dying man. Oh, what's the other one? Oh, the other one's having a go at the other robber now. Oh, yeah. Tell him to shut up. The one in the middle's innocent, apparently. I suppose even Pilate thought that. Now he's looking at this king fella. What's he saying? Can I be with you? Can I be with you where you're going? That's a strange thing to say. The king fella's looking at him. Do you know, he must be in pain, but he's even trying to, I wouldn't exactly call it a smile, but looks as if he cares. What's he just said? Today you'll be with me in paradise? Get the dice out, lads. Come on. Best out of 3, eh? Give us a chance. And here come the vultures. Here they come. All the traders coming around trying to sell something, the last bit of business before Sabbath. Trying to sell something to the crowds around looking at the wonderful crucifixion. You get them all the time. And there's those Greeks. They've come to have a look as well. Yeah, our Greeks, some people call. Well, I suppose they are really. Wonder where those two cheeky kids are. No, can't see them anywhere. They'll be around though. They'll be around. They won't miss anything like this. Oh, just look. Oh, here. Oh, this is the sad part. This is the really sad part. It's the goodbye party. It's the women wailing and crying and coming to see those that are hanging there. That's a strange bunch of women, though. That's a right mix. I think that one's probably his mother. The way she's looking straight at him. Straight at that king fella. Yeah, I think that's the mother, but there's a real mixed bunch of people there. Some usual sort of peasant types, and I'd say she's one of them. But there's some rather well dressed, and I'm sure one of them's something to do with somebody official. I can't put my finger on it. But they look so sad. It's heartbreaking, really. Yeah, it's heartbreaking, even for me. And I'm seen it all, but this always gets to me. Always gets to me. But that's unusual. It's not just the women. Hang on a minute. There's a young bloke there with him. That's very unusual. Yeah, you get him to come to gloat, but no, he looks really, really sad. A bit like those Greeks. That surprises me. The Greeks are sad, but he looks very sad. He's actually supporting that king fellow's mother. She's leaning against him. can't take my eyes off him, but I must do. I've got to keep my eyes on everybody else. And oh, wait a minute. King fella's looking at him. What's his name? Jesus. He's looking straight at him and straight at his mother. What's that he's saying? What? Son, this is your mother. Mother, this is your son. What's all that about? Get the dice, lads. Oh, come on, give us a chance. Oh, that was a scream. My God, why have you forsaken me? That was a really loud scream. Yeah, well, it's getting to the end now. He's starting to give up. It's not easy up there on the cross. It's not easy. It's not easy at all. I know this is your first time, lad. First time to Jerusalem, first time with us, first time to Passover, first crucifixion. It's not easy. Don't look if you can't take it. It is hard. Well, I can't really say it gets better, but you sort of get used to it as much as you can. It's a nasty death. A nasty death. You hang there. Your body sort of folds in on itself, I suppose. You die suffocating. It's not nice at all. He's had it. He might as well cry out to his God, my God, why have you forsaken me? What does he expect? No God's going to rescue him. No God's ever rescued anybody that I've ever seen hung up there like that. And as for being with him, no God's going to be up there with him, too busy doing other things. Oh well. Tunic's still there, lads. Come on. One more go. What do you mean I've had so many chances? Best out of 7? He's just shouted out he's thirsty. Well, shouting's not really the right word. I am thirsty, he said. Well, you and me both, mate. Oh, it's hot and it's dusty and this place stinks. I've seen some bad places for having crucifixion before, but I think this is the worst. Place of the skull, it's the rubbish dump. Place of the skull, I've never smelt a skull like this. It's awful. It always makes me amazed how many people come up to have a look at this. No, you'll be thirsty, lad, but it won't last for long. Hang on a minute. Pooh, now that is unusual. Our centurion's been looking at him on and off for a while now, giving him a sort of a strange look, almost a questioning look. Now he's turned to the crowd, he's saying, come on, somebody give him something to drink. That is unusual. Normally you just ignore anything that comes down. Sometimes you have to ignore anything that comes down. But no, he wants somebody to give him a drink. Now, yeah, here comes somebody. Well, that sponge isn't going to reach, is it? Stick that sponge on a stick, mate. Oh, okay. People are laughing now. Stick that sponge on a stick. I didn't mean to be funny, and it isn't really funny. But at least he's done it. What's he giving him? Oh, no. That is sick. Oh, no, that's cruel. I thought it'd be water, but no, it's not. That's really nasty. And talking of nasty, come on, give me another chance. You know I want that tunic. I know you want that tunic too, but best out of what we got up to now? 9, 10? Come on, get those dice out. Oh, yes. Now that's unusual. That is quick. He's just said it's finished. It's finished. He's finished. It's very near the end now, mate. Very near the end. That's quite quick. That's quite quick. Interesting thing is, as soon as he said that, and he said it looking straight at that mother, those are the women, and that young bloke. As soon as he said that, the crying stopped. And there seemed to be some sort of recognition, from them any rate, that something had come, as they say, to pass. Something had been resolved. Something was happening that they were being waiting for. Centurion's looking at him again. Something's wrong with that centurion of ours. He's hard as nails, but he's got that look on his face I don't think I've ever seen him before. The sort of look you get when you see a kitten. No, maybe not the sort of look you get when you see a kitten. But it's that sort of, well, gentle look, questioning, sad. Our centurion, sad. Not with somebody hung up like that. No, surely not with somebody hung up like that. Hello? Somebody's coming up the hill. What's going on here? Pushing through the crowd. Oh my gods. It's 2 of the temple blokes. What are they doing here? They're hurrying up. They're going straight to the centurion. They've got a scroll in their hands. Oh, what's their names? Oh, Joseph and Nicodemus, that's it. I've seen him before and heard stories about him. But they're from the temple. It doesn't look like they're here for gloating. They've gone straight to the centurion. They've handed him the scroll. Centurion's opened the scroll. He's looking and he's nodding. He's nodding. I wonder what all that's about. They're smiling at him and nodding back. Then 3 of them, they're looking up at that Jesus, that king fella. And he's just hanging there. I don't think he knows what's going on. But they know what's going on. I'd love to know what's going on. Come on, lads. One more chance. The one that wins this gets it. Whoever. We're so close to the end. So close to the end. Get the dice out. He's just whispered almost. Father, into your hands I commend my spirit. Wow. That's something different, and that really has affected our centurion. He's gone over. He's taken a look. He stood at the bottom of that cross and he looked straight up. But that Jesus, that king fella, he's just hanging there. Just hanging there. Yes. The crowd's quiet now. Most of them have gone. Most of them have left. Most of them don't even care. Well, lads, my turn, is it? This is a bit I don't like, and we don't usually have to do this, but it's a Sabbath tomorrow, and oh, we'd hate to offend the Jews on the Sabbath. Somebody's got to go and make sure they're all dead. Yeah. Yes, that one, yeah. The king one in particular. Looks like those other two are dead already. Mind you, they had a real good beating beforehand. Well, get the longest spear I can get because it's a big thrust. Up to it, yeah. Stand underneath, put the spear into his side and push. Water. He's dead already. Centurion is dead already. Oi! Hey! What? Look! Those cheeky Greek lads have run in and nicked that tunic and they're off. Centurion, stop 'em, stop 'em. But he's just standing there. He's just looking and standing there. He's walking over to me now. He's looking. What? What do you say? Really? You just said, surely this man was the Son of God? And that's the end of our story for today. I'd invite you, in the time left before 3 o'clock or before the hour is over, to sit quietly. When the hour finishes, say the Lord's Prayer together.